We're here today because City Council is having a hearing on the Fair Wages for New Yorkers Act.
What do you want? What do you want? When do you want it? Straight ahead.
We have a diverse coalition of faith leaders and unions who make up this movement.
This is a fight against oppression and injustice. But our battle is not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities.
The living wage bill in New York City is such that developers who receive subsidies from the city to develop in New York City must be required to pay a living wage. $11.50 without benefits, $10 an hour with benefits. Our tax dollars are used to subsidize all of this development.
Bronx Gateway Mall that received $10 million, and the average wage is $8.80 an hour. Yankee Stadium, $50 million. $326 million in city capital improvements and more than $1.2 billion in tax-exempt financing. Yet, the workers there make $9 an hour. And the list goes on and on and on and on. And you mean to tell me that they cannot pay individuals $10 an hour in the city of New York, where the gap between the haves and the have-nots has grown? There's just no defense to this. There's just no argument to this.
This was what King died doing, fighting for a living wage. And 43 years later, I got to be able to go into my pulpit and say something about this.
The faith leaders are the most important to the success of this campaign, because these leaders have tons of folks that come out to their churches and synagogues and mosques, and they're mobilizing their congregations and synagogues and mosques to come out and join this fight. As Catholics like Father Jim Sheehan, rabbis like Rabbi Michael Feinberg, imams like Imam Talib stand up together in a coalition of faith that is moving in this city to manifest God's love, God's peace, and God's justice.
What's our